Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome to another episode of Frostpunk. If you watched the last episode, you know that we lost our first scenario, which I imagine is probably pretty much guaranteed for nearly everyone. But we're going to be continuing on to the next one. I think there's 3 total. 4. Okay, there's 3 currently, and there's 4 expected, maybe. And this might mean there's more than 4. I don't know. This doesn't necessarily just mean 1. But anyway, we're going to continue on with the arcs. Let's see what this is. As the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seedling arcs safe? Let's check it out. I think I understand this game way better than I used to, so I think if I did a second attempt at the first mission, I'd be able to do it. I'd be able to succeed. I don't know if it's like an indefinite thing and you just go till you die. But I think I'd be able to do a good job. I kind of like this. This is... I know I talked about it a little bit in the last episode, but this game is fantastic. I have very minor gripes so far, which I imagine could easily be fixed with patches. But overall, the game is absolutely fantastic. Alright, the seedling arcs. We've been chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure, the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling arcs to stop them from freezing, but it falls on us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends. However long that may be. The only way to do this is with automatons. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. Noble, absolutely noble goal. Let's see what we can do. Looks like we are not in a crater, exactly. Okay, so what do we got? Factory plans. Reach the generator site and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling arcs. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Okay, sounds good. So... people are freezing. Preserve the seedlings. We must ensure that the seedling arcs don't freeze. All the seedlings and many of the tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. Temperature in any seedling arc falls below chilly for too long, its precious contents will be irreversibly damaged. Okay. Good to know. So let's pause, take stock of the situation. We have no coal. So that's step number 1. We do have some minor resources here. We're going to take a quick minute. I think coal goes first no matter what. That's not up for debate. I'm really concerned because I don't feel like we can... Oh, they're insulated. Okay, fantastic. It's actually like negative 20 degrees is very survivable. Okay, so we got a stockpile here. We got a road. Oh, that's spooky. That's way too far out. We're going to get a temperature drop here. That's going to put them down to chilly, I think. It's not going to be too bad, but we are, like, that's scary because that's where our limit is. So, we got 45, only 1 remain. Oh, we got 46 people. 1 person is not... Oh, we have an automaton. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's actually pretty sweet. If that's the case, I think... The problem is we don't really have much in the way of research done, so there's kind of nowhere for it to work. Get a workshop. Actually, I don't want it there. That's definitely not where I want that. Let's put that way up here. Like, right there feels good to me. This should be home central, pretty much. Home and, like, medical. We definitely learned that we need to take care of medical. That's a lot bigger of a deal than I expected it to be. Shutdown's fine right now. We're not worried about running it. People can freeze. It's gonna be fine. I'm not super worried about much of anything for the moment. In fact, we should probably speed this up, because we kind of know the game here. Oh, the automaton can build. Hell yeah. That's super cool. I didn't even know that was a thing that could be done. That's actually handy in this scenario. Book of Laws. Do I want to do anything just to start here? I feel like radical treatment right away makes good sense. I don't really see any reason not to do that. I think that's something we always want to do. so we might as well get that timer ticking down right now. As much as I'd prefer to build something better than tents, I think tents are the way to go for now. So there's our 5, that'll get everyone living somewhere. And I think you go right away, go up to 1. It's hard for me to justify... I should have paused there. New research, I think, goes straight for the beacon. We need to be... probably the biggest flaw that I had the first time around was that I was going too slow. I was too cautious. I wasn't as aggressive as I should have been getting things done. Getting the beacon going early is probably a smart move. Getting more scouts going early is probably a smart move. Getting more outposts going early would have been a smart move. Outposts seem really handy, so we should be doing it. It's expensive from a research perspective, but we researched plenty of stuff we probably could have done without. So, you know, maybe not the best of choices overall. Okay, so the first temperature drop is going to put us right at the brink, I think. Which is bad, obviously, but not the worst thing in the world. I don't know what we do to... like, these 3 are maybe not so... well, they're pretty bad. This one is maybe the easiest of the 4. This one's going to be a nightmare. Basically, we have to build a thing down here. Or maybe there's some research to make them more insulated? I don't know. I'm kind of... we gotta go quick, though. That's scary. I hope they don't expect us to exclusively rely upon coal. Coal piles, I mean. And that's the other thing, is like, you guys are expecting automatons to indefinitely make this thing run, but, I mean... I don't know how viable that is. Coal is not an indefinite resource. Someone's got to research new stuff. So... can I assign the automaton? Oh, hell yeah, I can. Go ahead, man. Go get some coal. I didn't... it doesn't make sense to me that automaton can go to a coal pile. That seems like something it wouldn't be able to do. Buildings I get, because you design the building in such a way that the automaton can operate it. But, like, building buildings in the first place and gathering just random resources does not make sense to me. I'm okay with that. I'm thankful that it works. It just doesn't make sense to me. Which is fine. Okay, I can introduce a new law. I don't know that I want to yet. I think this makes sense just to have it. It doesn't matter that much. To be totally honest, there's not a lot of laws that I like. I feel like they all involve sacrificing something to alleviate some situation, but I'd rather not have to alleviate anything in the first place. I'd rather just be better. So I tend not to put a lot of stock in them. Maybe that's a resource that I could use better. I think I definitely could have in the last series, because I would have been able to mitigate the hope loss from deaths, but I think that run was screwed anyway. I don't think I had any shot at all of making that work. There was just I shouldn't have taken in the refugees. There was no way that I was going to be able to make that work. I wanted to, though. I was trying to be the good guy, but it was a poor decision, and it cost my entire city its life. So, you know, saving a bunch of people in the short term doesn't help if you doom even more people to die later. Kind of just leaves you in a bad position. That's the lesson there. If there is one. Which, you know, well, yeah, of course there's a lesson, but... I'm gonna take 5 people... oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna take 5 people off. And is there steel? There is, okay. Wait, why do I have 15 people to spare? Oh, they were there. They were there. What the hell? I thought it said no one. Alright, whatever. Now I've got 5 people... okay. Pause. We need to take a second here. You need to get off there and come down here. And then people need to go here. And ideally, more people need to go here than on steel. That's better. Alright, research is done. We need more research. Resources. Well, I think based on what I'm seeing here, a sawmill makes perfect sense, but it's hard for me to walk away from this. This seems like a good move in the short term to get the ball rolling. We can build the beacon, which we should do now, and I'm going to build it way the hell down here. Because I don't really see the reason not to. What if I put it, like, right there? I don't really want it to be in a heat radius because it doesn't need to be. It seems pointless to me to put it somewhere hot. Kind of same thing here, but that's it's a little bit different. I also don't really understand how we have to research how to build a house when we know how to build this massive workshop thing. It seems kind of... I get it. It's a game, you know, I understand. Oh, this is really cool. So they have, like... Is that supposed to insulate? I guess that's probably supposed to insulate them from some of the weather, because they've created kind of a valley here, where a lot of the wind is just going to go straight over instead of cooling them off down here. That's actually really cool. I like that detail. That's a small thing. They didn't have to do that. That's a cool little small detail that they put in here. Okay, we're out of steel, so that's causing some issues. Food is an issue. Okay, we're gonna deal with that in a minute. Storm on the horizon, are you kidding me? Holy shit. Okay, that's scary. We need a cookhouse, and I kinda don't want to put it right in the front. I feel like that's a decent choice right there. We need scouts. I can't wait. Like, they gotta go. I need wood. Alright, well, we're getting wood. Unfortunately, I just took a bunch of people off of wood production, so... that's gonna cause some problems. Go down to 10. Let's put 5 more back here. We gotta pass the time until tomorrow. Oh, damn it. Less coal. We're fine on coal. You have a very clear purpose for your struggle, my dude. You're trying to preserve the seeds of the earth that was. Okay, faster gathering is research. We could do research right now, but I think making the scouts first is a better choice. We actually don't have enough wood. Oh, it's 40 wood. Yeah, okay, definitely better choice just to be patient and get more wood. That's the move. I'm scared because I have no way of getting food right now. Yeah, hungry makes sense. We have a problem there. We're gonna be patient, but, like, we can't be patient forever. You know what? This is too much. We're running out of wood. We're getting more now, though, but... coal, we don't need more coal. We're fine. No, see, we didn't get enough to finish, and that's a problem. Damn it. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? I could send the automaton to gather wood. That is certainly tempting. I think that's the right move right now, to just go. It's probably what we should do anyway, because we don't really need more coal. Get out of here. Alright, we're good. Issue averted, if you want to call it that. Let's take a look at research, just so we know when we want to stop. Can't do anything for food. Beacon's done. Coal Thumper, Sawmill, and Steelworks are all probably not necessary right now. Heaters and Steam Hub don't make sense, so to me it's got to be drawing board. We got to move up. Keep moving. So unfortunately that means 50 wood, which is going to take some time. Or not, you know, it could just be nearly instantaneous. Get it done. We need food, basically. Like, that's really my biggest fear right now, is we need people and food. Alright. Sealing arcs might freeze. Captain, in a few days the temperature will drop. Our sealing arcs will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters or steam hubs. Well, heaters seem like a good move. To be honest, that seems like the right choice, especially because the temperature is only going to drop temporarily. So, we'll wait. Let's take a look at our laws to see if we have anything we want here. That's pretty good. But not, that's like an emergency thing. We're probably going to want prosthetics because we're going to have factories anyway. So, we want Care House, but we don't want to get it yet because once we get it, we have to build the thing. I think getting a emergency shift right now is the right choice. That's the correct choice here. Research is nearly done, except not, because it's free time, not work time. What can we build, if anything? No one's sick yet, so we don't need that. We don't really need anything right now. I think it would be a poor decision to build anything just yet. Basically, just want to get to this moment right here. Steel and steam cores, alright. Please give. Covered treasure. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. Sites discovered. Broken automaton. Mountainside Cave. Okay, well I don't need that right now, so I'm going to go straight to the broken automaton. And hope that my scouts can repair it, because having a second automaton would be pretty nice. Not a huge deal, but it would help. Probably put it to work getting steel right now. We're kind of spoiled for resources other than food at the moment. Food is a huge, like, massive gaping hole in our plan right now. And someone's sick. That's a problem too. I think you just do it. I think we have to. Get rid of it later. Ideally, we're going to be able to demolish that. Probably take 5 people off this. That should get built quickly, and then we can throw our engineers in. 3 people are sick. That's way too many. That happened too fast. By the way, being cold doesn't get you sick. You don't get a cold by being physically cold. You get a cold more likely when it's cold because you're more likely to be inside closer to other people who have germs. It's not that being cold makes you get a cold, it's that the circumstances surrounding it being cold, or the reality of it being cold, forces you into situations where you're more likely to get sick. That's what the issue is. Definitely take heaters, that's going to be what we want to use here. Next up is going to be our scouts arriving. Why do we have one person free? The automaton. Oh, the automaton's done. Okay, sure. Get to work on the wood crates. I would love to have a surplus of wood to bank on here. Okay. Broken automaton. Alright, it looks like we do get one. Only the top of the automaton is sticking out of the snow. Digging it out will take some time and effort, but should be worth it. Yes, absolutely. Please do it. Send it to the city. And we're going to check out Mountainside Cave before we head home. May not be that... You know what? It's not the smartest move. Go here. That's closer. That is the smart decision. Alright, so temperature is going to drop again later. That's going to put us in a rough position, but heaters should do the trick for now. I don't think this one is going to kill anything because it has to stay chilly for a period of time. I don't know how long. Okay, wood crates are depleted, 15 people are free, heaters are... Okay, lots of stuff just happened. Food has to happen. We need food. I can't get anything but a hothouse. That's horrible. I hate this because it takes steam cores, which is so like it doesn't make sense to me to get a hothouse because they're too expensive. I guess the game, this is the way of this is the game's way of forcing us to just do it. Which I'm not really thrilled about. But what are you gonna do? Alright, speed up. I'm a little worried about wood. I should probably send the automaton to get steel or something. Maybe back to coal. And go get coal. Okay. Building was destroyed by a powerful avalanche. Its interiors are filled with snow, but we should still be able to retrieve some resources. Go for it. That's a good amount of both. You can come back. I don't think we want the automaton on coal now because we're gonna run out. We're gonna have not enough space. So I think the right move is to go for that. Go for steel. Really, there isn't. We don't need anything right now. We need, if anything, we need to spend resources. The problem is there's not really a lot of options to do that just yet. Could start building up some depots, but that's kind of expensive for what it's offering. If it was just wood, I'd do it, but steel as well is a little rough. Yeah, nothing really is worth building for us at the moment. Because even if you say, well, you could... I don't know when we're getting more people, so why build more houses right now? For all we know, we might have bunkhouses soon. Not that it makes any difference. I mean, it is more resource efficient to just straight build into it, but... whatever. Steel wreckage depleted. Alright, we are running out of things to do. Seedlings are in danger. Okay, I think they're all too low. That'll work. Are you really too cold? Are you kidding me? You don't have any food to cook anyway. There's kind of nothing to do now, like... I need the hothouses, man. That's the next thing to do. Okay, so we're not really going to be dealing with low temperatures for a little bit still. I mean, yes, it's going to get cold, but we don't have to run the whole... We don't have to run the heaters long term at the moment. I am worried because I don't really see any coal or anything. Scouts have returned. Fantastic. We're, like, not maxed, but we have high resources for everything. I think we got to go to the Lost Dreadnought for now. Seriously? How the hell are you getting frostbite? I guess you're outside. Not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. And I know we're going long, but that's deliberate at the moment. Okay, hothouses are done. We need those immediately. What does this get us? 10% faster doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I definitely feel like coal mining is maybe a good move here. Or a wall drill. Even that takes steam cores. That's rough. I think everything we want to do takes steam cores, yeah. Does this even? No, it doesn't. But we are going to want to go to a steam sawmill. More scouts is tempting, but we don't really have people. I don't think we need anything here. If anything, it would be drafting machines, but I think you got to start looking at resources for now. What am I most afraid of running out of? Probably coal. No, you know what? Wood. Let's go for wood first. I could do sawmills. That would be easy, but I don't really want to. Hothouse. Okay, base heating level is only 1. That is rough. But I have heaters. But yeah, you know what? In the short term, this should work. These things are big. This sucks, man. Like 30 a day for this thing is trash. For how much space it takes up and it doesn't have insulation? Like that really blows. I'm kind of tempted to throw them down here. Put like one right there, one right here. Because we're not gonna heat them with the main bit. Maybe here's good. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice too. I like this option. Just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city. So let's hope our scouts find them. Yeah, no kidding. That's the scariest thing about this playthrough right now is steam core management. But we have to do food. Like, there's no negotiating. We have to do food. It's not something we can just not do. I may be leaning a little bit too hard on heaters here. That's going to be necessary, but I don't know, like we gotta do something. I don't know what the plan is, to be honest. Someone's got to work on these, right? Yeah, there we go. Automaton reaches the city. Fantastic. So you're going to get to work down here for sure. I know we have to heat them anyway, because I think they won't function, even without, like, people. But, whatever. Speed up. You just send the automatons there. I mean, in theory, this is good. I guess. I think that was right around when we needed it, too. Alright, research. What are we gonna get? Wall drill's done. Coal mining is really... I get sawmill. Sawmill makes sense. I should probably do that. Especially because I could go charcoal pretty well. That worked well for us before, but we don't really have population. That's a little bit of a population sink, I think. I need people. It's part of the issue is we need people. I think sawmill is the logical choice here. We're burning through coal. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learn how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at any machine, I can adjust it to improve performance. Why should it be any different with them? Hell yeah, get to work, buddy. That sounds like a fantastic use of your time. Meanwhile, we need coal. Right now I'm kind of buying time for researching coal. Sorry, my brain's not working. Researching coal mining. Or at the very least charcoal. One or the other. Either one's fine. What do we have that's new? Wall drill? What can we reasonably do with this? Can we even put one down? Alright, right there. It's kind of far out. Alright, maybe not the best choice to research first, but... It's not a bad location. I mean, it kind of sucks, but... I can work with that, I think. That's an ideal... Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I should put that down now. Because I'm just going to automate it. First amputation. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sure, we'll do a care house.
New law. A new law has passed.
I've got time. I should be able to build it. Can I really not build there? Alright. Alright, so you guys no longer need heaters. I'm just gonna min-max this a little bit. I know heaters don't take much, but I don't want to mess with it, you know? So once this thing's up, I'm gonna put an automaton in there. And have workers go in the one of the hothouses. I think that's a logical decision. It's work time? Okay, research is go. Okay, I didn't think research was going for some reason. Alright, coal pile depleted. To me, that means you go there, you go there. And it's only 10. That's actually good. So maybe it's, I wouldn't say it's better. It's definitely not better than the other options, but I can see the appeal, considering that you don't have to wait for them to come back, and also it takes 5 less people by default. Oh, I need to pause. Scouts are where they need to be. Oh, you can get everything here. Hell yeah. Our expedition's main vehicle left hopelessly wedged in a crevasse. Exploring it will be difficult, but we have to find the factory plans that are on board. Make it happen. We rappelled down the crevasse, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we find the document safe and retrieve the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the seedling arcs before the storm hits. Sites discovered, Lone Boulder, Windswept Snowfield. Take the resources, and I think you just go. Man, it's tempting to hit one of these. This place is the only thing standing out in the endless desert. Lone Boulder. It's the same description for both. That's a long time to arrive. I think we just go home. It's time to get out of here. We might as well just build the care house now. There's very little reason to wait. How much, insulation does this thing have? 2? That's pretty good, so I'm just gonna pop it down, like, out here somewhere. I think that's fine, right? If I have to heat it, I have to heat it. Okay, factory plans found. Excellent. Now we can start setting up the automated infrastructure to keep the seedling arcs at a safe temperature, bring back the plans, set up a factory, and increase the number of automatons to 3. So you only need 1 more, which is good. Okay, we have 5 people free to do something. Is the care house heated well enough? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Automaton get to work on wood. I think that is exactly where we want that. No question at all in my mind. Sawmills researched. I should probably throw one of those down, but I think with the wall drill we're fine for now, so I think we might just go for the next research thing. I don't really see any need to improve our housing situation, to be totally honest with you. What does the temperature situation look like in the upcoming period? Like, it is going to get cold, but it's going to take a while. And we can still just heat. So I feel like now's a good time to go for drafting machines. Let's kind of sprint through that tech tree. We need to get down there quickly. You guys can go in there. It's going to be depleted momentarily anyway. What do you want? Test subject needed. Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. Close to a breakthrough. I just need an automaton for a day, and I believe I'll be able to propose specific modifications that will raise their performance permanently. Hell yeah, give him an automaton. We absolutely can afford it. Which one are you taking, though? You taking the tree one? Yes, you are. Or the wood one, rather. That is fine by me. I think, you know what? I think we're actually in pretty damn good shape. I think this is as reasonably good as we can expect to be doing here. We've accomplished a great deal. We're blowing through the research. We got a relatively self-sufficient little town here. Only 1 person is in the care house, thankfully. People are sick, but it's not too bad. We're doing alright for the moment. I think this is a good situation. We're in okay shape. Could definitely be doing better, but we're doing okay. So I think we're gonna call it there and pick up in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. If you'd like more content, there's obviously the entire YouTube channel, but you can also check me out over at twitch.tv/electronicmoose for streams. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. PST, which is 9 to 11 p.m. EST, if you'd like to watch one. And there's the VODs as well, if you'd like, but that will be when I am live. So, if you prefer to watch the videos here on YouTube, I appreciate that all the same, and I will see you next time. Take care.